What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast, NFL edition, sponsored by BetMGM, where today we will be previewing Week 18.
What's going on? I said I'd be here.
Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen, there's a turn of events here. We just said that things weren't going to work out, and look who showed up in his Patriots jacket.
Yeah, we still went 1-3 last week. I can't pick a fucking winner.
No, you didn't go 1-3 last week. You can't have gone 1-3 last week because of what Buffalo game.
I just want to watch you keep shaking your head. So what? I went 1-2.
No, well, we gotta. You went 2-2. Because until that game is played, it has to go in a column of a non-loss. It can't even go as a tie.
So I'm 1-2. That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, but then, all right. I mean, if you want to call it that, I don't think so. But
I don't think if I bet with an actual fucking bookie back in the day who showed up in a town car, he's going to give me money, regardless of what happens. You go down, you meet him behind the pack, Paul.
I was just in the middle of saying that we are very happy here at the show that Damar Hamlin is now talking to his family. He's better. We at the show were thoughts and prayers were with him. That was brutal, and we're glad that one worked out. So there you go.
I know. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm glad. I'm trying to see the BetMGM stuff here. I'm glad I didn't Are you still there? Did I just lose? I'm glad I wasn't watching that live.
No.
Because I did not like, that was just even seeing the highlights later of their faces and stuff. Am I still on camera or no?
Yeah.
I am. Okay. I wasn't sure if I went to another screen if that happened. I was just, I've seen enough crap in my life. I didn't need to see some poor kid 1 in a zillion chance. All right. We're all going to say the same thing. We're happy that he's better, right?
Yes.
And I'm happy that the Baltimore Ravens are getting 9 points playing the Bengals. You don't disrespect the Ravens like that. They're still a good defensive team. Do you know what they're like, Paul? They're like the Giants of the AFC. Even if they lose a few players, they still always have a great defense. It's part of their culture. It's what they do since, they moved from Cleveland.
It's like the Bears. They're guys that we just draft D linemen and D backs that are good. Our defenses have been not break. By the way, the Kayvon Thibodeau kid the Giants got, number 5 from Oregon, is doing great. But I hate week 17 and week 18. I hate the whole let's get a draft pick and not play. Who's going to start? Are we going to sit? Are
they like sitting people? Like some of these spreads, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is the Rams that fucking bad? I guess they are. But I thought Baker Mayfield is like Doug Flutie's third cousin at this point. I mean, the guy's just a winner. He's bouncing around the fucking league. He keeps getting the job done in these hapless fucking franchises. He's taking the goddamn blame, and all the kid does is win.
Who does that sound like? Who did we first say that about?
You said that about Vince Young. All this guy does is win. Dude, I'm going to tell you something right now. Out of all the things that Tom Brady achieved, he never got the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs with a victory. He took the Browns to the playoffs, and they won a playoff game, and they flushed them down the toilet. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so that's who I got. I got the Ravens.
Oh, you got the Ravens. Okay.
Give me the Ravens, baby.
You got the Ravens.
You son of a bitch. You took the Ravens, didn't you?
I sent that to you.
You.
Well, I gotta. Oh no, man! I don't like this, dude.
He's like that guy in Platoon. I got a bad feeling about this one, man. Come on, Paul, you're killing it.
I'm gonna take. No, dude, you already went, right? All right, Paul, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do, Paul?
I'm gonna take. They've won for me the last 2 times. I know people are gonna laugh, but they're back. Andrew knows where I'm gonna have to do. I'll take the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, you can't lay off.
Yo,
they won. That is your Sharon Stone. Green Bay Packers are your Sharon Stone in Casino. You just won't leave that broad. I love it. You know what, Paul?
Yeah.
You're all heart. That's what it is. You're all heart.
Dude, she went out and fucked Lester Diamond, that Lester Diamond guy. And I just By the way, how great of a sleazeball did James Woods play in that movie? Top notch.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to take them just because they're if they win, they're in. I believe, and they won 4 in a row, and it's -4.5 at Lambeau. They kind of got something going with those up and coming wide receivers, so I got them.
I like that. You know what? I like Colt McCoy getting 14 points against the 49ers.
Oh,
I like that. I like them resting some of their guys when 49ers resting some of their guys, getting ready to go to the playoffs. Later in the game, they'll take a few guys out. I'll get the backdoor cover. Old Colt McCoy, you know, the best backup in the league, as they call him. I think he's better than that. I think he's better than a couple of starters out there. I'm not going to name any names, Paul. Colt McCoy's legit. I bet he goes into coaching. That's how well he knows the game.
All right. I like that pick. That's a lot of points. Oh, that's a lot of points.
I'm getting points, Paul.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, the way you were saying that, I didn't know what you were saying. That made me think that maybe you weren't rooting for me.
What's the deal, guys? Are the Patriots in if they win?
Every sha-la-la-la, every woo-woo-woo.
Because I like the Bills, but I don't know what the Bills need to do. You know what? I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills over the Patriots by 7.
You motherfucker. Didn't you see that I was wearing this coat? It was going to be one of my last picks.
You were going to pick against your own team?
Oh, wait, you're picking against them? I thought you went with them.
No, I'm taking Buffalo to beat them by 7.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to take the Patriots. I'm going to go head-to-head with you, Paul.
Oh, there we go.
One last time this year. Although, how do you bet? It's hard. I don't want to bet against the Patriots. I don't want to bet against the Bills with what they're going through. Plus, you know, I fucking picked them to win the Super Bowl this year, Paul.
Look, I'm not trying.
Lest we forget. That's one of those fucking highbrow phrases that a moron like me can use. Lest we forget, I picked those cocksuckers to win the Super Bowl. Like, you can actually say that whole sentence and no one will even look at you differently.
So in order for the Patriots to win, to go to the playoffs, they need the Dolphins to lose to the Jets, the Steelers to lose to the Browns, and Jacksonville to knock off the Titans in order to secure a wild card.
Okay. The fucking layup.
Yo, rest his soul. Rest his beautiful soul. But Angelo Lozada and we did a podcast once. We were talking about those delusional fans going, dude, if the Vikings, Lions, Saints lose and the other team ties, the Giants are going to be a problem.
Yeah, the tie is the best. And if they tie like it's 1950s football.
All right, so we're going to go head-to-head. Bill's going to take the Pats. I take the Bills. Okay. That's a nice one. I like that.
Paul,
and
you're
getting 7 points.
Is one of my favorite things in my life.
Dude, that jacket's incredible.
I feel smarter.
I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Browns at home.
Look at you.
-2.5.
I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know why I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the fucking Seattle Seahawks. That's their legal name.
For me in
Pittsburgh. Yeah. Laying 5.5 at home against the Rams.
Oh, I like that. So through NFL people, Bartnick is opening for me in Pittsburgh, and we invited Kenny Pickett, the quarterback of the Steelers, and they were like, if he's in town, he may come.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking what I do now.
Did I ever tell you I got a as far as like, you know, Pittsburgh quarterbacks at the beginning of their career? In 2004, I was on tour with the late great Charlie Murphy and Donnell, Ashley, Larry on the Chappelle Show Rich Bitch tour. And we went to Pittsburgh, and I went to the mall, and Ben Roethlisberger was about 5 games into his career, was sitting at a table signing autographs with like 5 people in line.
Oh my God.
Even had his jersey on that said Roethlisberger on it. And he was sitting there, and I was like, oh, that's their new guy. And I just kept thinking, like, will they ever replace Terry Bradshaw? Like, I didn't think he was going to do anything. And then like 2 weeks later, we were working in Dallas, and I got to see the Steelers versus the Cowboys in the old Cowboys Stadium. And Roethlisberger won that game. I think he won like his first 6 games or something. It was like in between that period, like with a month after that, he was like when Patrick Mahomes broke out, and all of a sudden he was like, that kid became a star so damn quick. Like he just was a winner. Like he came out with something ridiculous. Like he won like his first 6 games.
No, they were like 11-1 at one point of his rookie year, dude. He lost like 1 game until like week 12 or 13, dude. He had like a sick run.
Dude, it was like one of the toughest guys that ever played that position. As far as like just being able to take a hit, shake it off, get up.
But not only that, he would get out of trouble with that big body, and you'd be like, they got him, and then he would complete a pass. He just had that. But I like Kenny Pickett, dude. By the way, who was the quarterback that you always talk about in the Patriots in the bad days, or the guy? What's his name?
Up and down years was Steve Grogan. That was the toughest guy I ever saw played that position.
Steve Grogan, Kenny Pickett. You know the way baseball names are baseball names, but football quarterback names are. Kenny Pickett is like, I love it. It's perfect.
Dude, Kenny Pickett is a stock car driver back in the 70s. Yes. Rubbing his racing. And Kenny Pickett's out there tearing up a car.
Yeah, I don't like his last name if he throws an interception, though, because the newspapers have a field day with that.
Yeah, what 4 letters are they going to capitalize?
Bill, do you want to pick a 5th game because the last week's game didn't go?
That's what we should do. Oh, if you go 5-0, if you end this 5-0.
Come on, Paul. And somebody else ties and the Patriots make the playoffs? I mean, that'd be unbelievable. Why the fuck are the Chargers getting 3.5 playing the fucking Broncos? Are they sitting there, QB? Is Justin Herbert not going to play?
I think it's meaningless for both teams. That's why.
You know what, Paul? You know what? Then why don't they just break up with each other instead of hanging around for another fucking Christmas? Just going through the goddamn motions.
I just picture both coaches looking at each other going, "Oh, why do this?"
Paul, here's one. Here's a pick 'em for you. The Houston Texans versus the Indianapolis Colts. Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what, that I like the Colts there only because there's no way the Texans are going to lose that draft pick. No fucking, not when they're 1-15, dude.
And what are the Colts?
4 or 5 and something.
So they could win this game potentially. There's also people trying to play for a job. I like the Texans. Everybody shits on them. They fucking cover. They show up, dude. They don't win, but they score enough goddamn points. Ah, fuck. Why are you making me pick another game? I hate all of these games. You know what? I like the AFC West. These teams are just fun, Paul. They're fun like that old Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett gets wild on a Friday night. He don't give a fuck. Kansas City Chiefs. They always got a bunch of fucking... My only criticism about Patrick Mahomes is the way he runs. It's very dainty.
So I have Packers, a problem. I got Packers, I got Steelers, and I got Bills. Okay. So I get one more, and then Bill gets one more after.
Am I over here talking to myself here, Paul?
No.
Well, what's going on here? I mean, I want us to fucking, go upstairs to my family.
I got a family too.
I talk to you once a week so I can be heard.
Hey, Lord knows our wives aren't listening.
All right, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Vegas Raiders. Raiders, they're in flux.
Yeah, they are.
They're getting fucking 8.5. I'm just stupid. I'm going to take the fucking Raiders. I don't know why. They were at home. It's a division rivalry. They're going to go out there. They're not going to give a fuck. They got a good goddamn defense. They're going to rally around their quarterback. I don't know what's going on out there, Paul.
I'll tell you what, that's a great pick because Devontae Adams and their new quarterback are clicking, and you're getting 8.5. I like that pick.
All right.
All right, with my fourth and final pick.
Was that my fifth? How did I get the fifth pick, and you only got 3 so far? Did I jump the gun?
I suggested it a little early. Sorry.
Oh, you
Okay.
did.
Wait, does Bill have 5? You have Bill's 5?
I got 5. Yeah, I jumped on
Okay.
that Raiders thing. You didn't want it, did you?
Bill has the Ravens, the Cardinals, the Patriots, the Seahawks, and now the Raiders. And
I mean, Bill loves the Cardinals. I've never seen a guy. This guy.
No, I didn't. I only started loving him when Colt McCoy got there. Kyler Murray did great things for me last year.
I'm not touching the Bucks. I rode that train and I won it the last 2 times. I don't like it. They're getting
Go
points.
back to the room, Paul. The fucking Falcons. You never know what they're going to do, those dirty birds.
I'm going to take the hot and surging. The hot and surging.
Oh, why don't you write for a local sports paper?
a minor league.
I've never heard those 2 adjectives put together. The hot and surging. It was almost gross. All right. Somebody's swimming in bathwater, whatever that fucking team is.
Yeah, dude. You know what? Yeah, I want a guy to get excited about football, not starting to jerk off. Hot and surging is funny. I don't like the points.
Can you imagine naming massage parlor that? Just go by a strip mall. Hot and surging massage. He's got a bunch of fat guys walking in there with full ball bags. Sorry.
I don't know, dude. The Bengals. Should I do another head-to-head? Should I take the Bengals or should I take the? No,
Paul. Let's give the fans what they want. They want a slugfest here, Paul. Drop the gloves.
No, you know what though, Baltimore. That's too many points. You made the right move with that, dude. I can't. Cincinnati's coming off that.
Joe Burrow smokes cigars,
and you know what they are. They are coming off that fucking. Nah. I'm gonna stick with the surging. No, I'm gonna
hot and surging.
I'm gonna stick with the hot and surging Jacksonville Jaguars -6.5 against the Tennessee Titans.
You like the Jaguars?
I feel like that's a loss. I feel like I just gave myself an L, but you know what? They're surging. There we go.
Paul, you went. It was a good cut. It was a nice swing. Hot and surging Jacksonville Jaguars. There's something you're not going to hear on all the sports talk shows out there. You're going to only hear hot and surging on the Anything Better podcast.
Thank you guys for betting with us. We have a couple more events that we're going to be doing during this year, but if you want to play with us, bet with us, gamble, go to BetMGM. It's the best. You guys can download the app. You guys know it. Use bonus code Burr, BURR. Put as little as $10 in, and we will match up to $1,000. Even if you lose, just go to BetMGM app, BURR. Burr is the code, and there you go. We want to thank BetMGM for doing this. You know, it was a tough year. Who knows? If I go 0-4, I'm down half a game. If I win one, I'm up. Who knows? Bill?
Oh, you beat the book 2 years in a fucking row, 4 games a week against the spread. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
If Bill goes 5-0 and then you get all his ties, he's close. He's close. Dude, if you did that, if you went 5-0 to end it, there you go. I'll see you guys soon. Check me out. January 28th, the Royal Theater in Toronto. How about that, everybody? How about Gotham Comedy Club, February 2nd and 3rd? And Kenny Pickett, come and see me, Joe Bartnick. On Valentine's Day, bring your date. We could throw passes in the parking lot in the back. We'll fucking have a good time, smoke a stick. There you go.
All right, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll see you.
All right. And remember, guys, to bet, you got to be 21 years of age or older to wager in Arizona, Colorado, D.C., Iowa, Indiana, Kansas, Michigan, Mississippi, New Jersey, New York, Nevada, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, or Wyoming only. New customer offer. Paid and free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP for Arizona. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Colorado, D.C., Nevada, Wyoming, West Virginia. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help, Michigan. 1-800-GAMBLER in Indiana, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. Call or text the Tennessee Red Line, 800-889-9789 in Tennessee, or call 1-888-777-9696 for Mississippi. Sports betting is void in Georgia, Hawaii, Ohio, and Utah, and other states were prohibited. Promotional offers not available in Nevada.